We could see some severe weather tomorrow as well as Thursday. In fact, we've already got weather alerts out for those days, so let's bring in the chief and talk about those this evening. Scott, not a bad night tonight, a little muggy outside, but it sure does feel like the calm before, you know, with the moisture in the air. You can feel it.
Yeah, you can definitely feel it. It's a really warm day today. Our dew points in the mid-70s. So some people are out and about at Clyde Warren Park right now. And you talked about a warm day. You can see for the month now at 90 degrees for today. That's now 4 days in a row. We've now jumped up to the fifth warmest May on record to date. We're going to be adding on to those 90-degree temperatures over the next 7 days. But let's talk a little bit more about the storms that are continuing. Look at the first alert radar, and you're able to see that area of low pressure tracking its way through parts of Iowa into parts of Minnesota and into Wisconsin. Number of severe thunderstorm warnings, tornado warnings on that leading edge, stretching all the way down through parts of Missouri, stretching all the way down through St. Louis, even into Arkansas. Seeing a tornado warning there with a supercell storm. One storm just over our state line to the northeast was severe in parts of Delta County. But looking at the Metroplex, here we are at 7:37 on the first alert radar. Not a whole lot happening. Still seeing some light showers down to the southeast through Navarro County into Henderson County. I'm keeping my eyes further down to the south and west, where we have one storm that just now has reached severe limits further down to the southwest. We'll watch this as we go into the evening hours to see if this holds together. The storm that's just trying to approach parts of the southwest sides of Eastland County, still below severe limits, but both of these are drifting their way off towards the east and to the northeast. There's still some inhibition in place, some convective inhibition sitting over parts of North Texas. So those storms, I think, should start to dissipate over the next hour or so. First Alert Futurecast picks up on some of that activity over the next couple of hours, trying to build on the dry line. Then that all tapers off. Before then, we see the alerts in place for tomorrow and Thursday because of that cold front moving in and the instability in place. So 87 tomorrow, 85 Thursday. Coverage about 60 to 70%, and then we dry out a little bit more and we warm up to 91 degrees by Friday. So the alert is for strong to severe storms possible, large hail, damaging winds, flooding cannot be ruled out, and possibly some isolated tornadoes, excuse me, as well. Afternoon to evening time frame for us. The enhanced risk of any of the storms reaching severe limits is in parts of the Metroplex and a lot of North Texas, then switches to that slight risk going into Thursday. So we're keeping our eyes on that. Let's walk you through it with the First Alert Futurecast. Here comes the cold front moving in late morning hours into the early afternoon. We see the storms developing, and then through the afternoon hours, right along where the front stalls out, we'll see rounds of rain and some strong to severe storms really come together and then continue as we go into the evening hours. The front that stalls out will then lift back to the north as a warm front through the day on Thursday, and with that, the moisture is in place, the potential of strong to severe storms developing again into the afternoon hours. Still sitting at 88 degrees with the south wind at 21, gusting up to 21 miles per hour, feeling like 94 right now. We're at 87 in Arlington to 87 in McKinney to 83 in Rockwall, so a very muggy night tonight. Still holding together through the evening hours. That coverage is about 20%. We'll see 82 degrees by midnight. We start out tomorrow morning in the mid-70s, and then tomorrow our coverage starts to go up to 60% into the afternoon with that high temperature warming into the upper 80s. But your First Alert 7-day forecast shows the change in pattern, and then we start to sweat a whole lot. Saturday 90 degrees, but then on Sunday I'm forecasting 96. When you factor in the humidity, could feel like maybe 104 to 106 in some spots, and warm and muggy for us again on Memorial Day. All right.